Okay, so in today's video, we're going to be tier ranking 50 book covers and we're going to be rating them by their book covers. This will be a different type of video. I'm going back to being faceless, which is interesting, just for the ease of it. But anyway, before we get into it, don't forget to like and subscribe and tell us about what books you think just have absolutely magnificent book covers in the comments. Also, consider becoming a Patreon. Link is in the description where you're going to be starting a book club. Plus, you get access to early videos. Every little helps. Thank you very much. So, let's get into it. What we getting started with, I've got some just banging, absolutely banging books here. First off is The Wall Around Eden, which is a magnificent science fiction book. That cover is just, it's, you know what it is, it's the eyes. It's all about the eyes. It's all about the eyes and that forearm, and I don't know, it's just beautiful. I'm gonna put it, let me put it A tier. I was gonna put it B tier, but let me put it A tier for now, and we'll get back to it and see what's up. Next up is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, first book in the iconic series, and this is probably the most iconic book cover of all time by far. So that's going straight into S tier. That front cover is nuts. It's beautiful. Don't know what else to say about it. Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix is up next. These two I think are the best two front covers in the series. By far, I think they're tier above all of them. Order of the Phoenix, I want to put an A tier. That might, I don't know, that might move up in the tiers. Who knows? But the Order of the Phoenix is beautiful. Just that front cover is just fire. The red and yellow flame theme that's going on is just it slaps. It slaps. All right, let's go. Theodore Sturgeon, More Than Human. This is part of the SF Masterworks collection. And I won't lie to you, this front cover is what made me buy this book. Well, I mean, not made me buy it, the concepts made me buy it, but obviously it caught my attention. And really, that's what a book cover is supposed to do. Well, initially anyway. Afterwards, it's supposed to sort of linger on and sort of like, I guess, sort of form with the actual content of the book. This will be B tier. It may drop down. I don't see it going above C tier, but it's just, you know, it is a More Than Human. The concept of it as well, and what's just going on, that it makes that front cover just slap. Next up is another SF Masterworks. We've got a few of these in the list. This is Kate Wilhelm, Where Lay the Sweet Bird Sang, and this is a sort of like science fiction dystopian post-apocalyptic book about clones as well. So I'm a bit, the front cover is so good because like you see the background with like the skyscrapers and how they're sort of like just obviously in bad condition because obviously it's a post-apocalyptic setting. And then you got the clones at the front. This is B tier, but definitely better than More Than Human. But I think this could move up, whereas More Than Human could stay or move down. Next up is Sex and Punishment, 4,000 Years of Judging Desire. Probably C tier. I do like it. I do like sort of the flames and whatnot, and I like the bold sort of writing, especially like obviously sex is in the biggest font possible, of course, but that's also a good one. Black and British: A Forgotten History by David Olusoga. This, again, I love this. I think it will be C tier. Always like, you know, I'm black myself, so I always like seeing black people on covers. So yeah, let me go C tier. I do like this. I won't lie to you, in like this has a sort of like yellowish font color, but in real life it's actually golden and it makes it look way better. So that's that. The Will to Change by Bell Hooks is next. This has the classic, I forgot what the photo is actually, I mean the painting is actually called, but I absolutely adore it. I I want to put it A tier, but at the same time, I don't think it's better than Where Late the Sweet Bird Sang. So I'll put it behind there for now. But I've always just loved that book cover. Next up is Legendborn. Legendborn is A tier for sure. This is one of the most magnificent covers I've ever seen in my life. This, I'd put it above Order of the Phoenix and The Wall Around Eden, to be honest with you. It's just the afro, the powers. This might move up to S tier. We will see. But it's just great. Unfortunately, the second book wasn't actually even as good as this first book. This first book was banging, but also the front cover wasn't as good. So that kind of just that was a disappointment. Next up is The Grace of Kings by Ken Liu. This is another one that's in the A tier that has the possibility to move up. Again, I think I like it better than Ordered Phoenix, but maybe not better than The Wall Around Eden. Who knows? And all of these in the A tier currently could move up. Like, it's nuts. I love, you know what's so wild about the Grace of Kings, this edition anyway, of the books, is that the actual feeling of the book is nice as hell. I don't know what sort of finish they put on it, but it's just beautiful. Next up is Body Snatchers. This is SF Masterworks by Jack. I forgot his name. The font's too small for me here. What is this name? Body Snatchers. It does not matter. This is a banging. This is a banging one. This will be high B tier. This could move up. This could move up. I don't know. It's kind of bad because I don't have like the full size, but is what it is. The Female Man by Joanna Russ is also SF Masterworks. This will be B tier, also more than More Than Human. I like it there. That's a very, very, very cool. Actually, I think I like it more than The Will to Change. That is a very cool front cover. I won't lie to you. It's just the purple and then just the four women there is pretty cool. Okay, I've got 2 editions of Blindness coming up by José Saramago. I've got the first one. Both of them are actually vintage classics, but only the second one is the Red Spine. This one is just too. So I do like the whole lead-in, because in a book it's like that. Blindness is a science fiction post-apocalyptic book about a nation going blind, and so this cover just is definitely it's better than The Will to Change, I think. But yeah, the second, which is I do like this second one. I think it's C tier. I'll put it behind Black and British. It's still pretty good. It's pretty cool, I guess. Not better than the first one though. I wish the first one was the Red Spine, but it is what it is. Next up, The Establishment and How to Get Away with It by Owen Jones. Again, as you can see, I've got a mix of fiction and non-fiction. I'm not really discriminated in that sense. I've always loved this cover. It'll be B tier. Definitely, I'll put it end of B tier for now. It's simple and it's elite. And again, if you just, I forgot what this is called, the style of the hat, but it's quintessential old school British type of vibes right there. Next up is The 100, Day 21. This is so elite. I've always loved this, and I think it will have to go S tier. This is one of the waviest book covers I've ever seen. The falling. I know, like, technically they didn't fall they didn't fall like this. In the books, they didn't fall like this. In the TV show, they didn't fall like this. They actually came in a spaceship. But just the concept of it and the fact that really the way they fell metaphorically was like this, like the way it is in this cover. It's just fantastic. I love it. Another one that's going straight to S tier, Battle Royale. This is the remastered one as well. The 2014 published remastered one. Just the anarchy and the chaos that's going on there. I think I like these 2 better than Harry Potter, to be honest with you. But the Battle Royale, Again, obviously, this is the OG Hunger Games as well. If you don't know about Battle Royale, like you got to read that. That's just it's fantastic standalone book. Moving on, and speaking of teenage dystopians, we got the Maze Runner series. I want to start with the series first because this edition of the books was so sick. There were 5 books, but when there was 4, and they did this sort of like this link up, is just magnificent. So this will definitely go S tier. I've always adored that link up. Not the individual books, like the book cover rating isn't really S tier. I don't think. I mean, I'm about to rate them, but altogether 100%. It's just so sick. I do like. That's the thing with book covers and even spines and whatnot. I like the collection. I like when people get creative with it. And I won't lie, even the spines of this edition of the Maze Runner books are sick. Like, obviously, if you see my videos, you'll see it above me. It's got that sort of diagonal link up, so it's pretty cool. Anyway, let's go to the individual ones. Maze Runner. This will be, oh god, I guess Maze Runner will be A tier. I do like it a lot. I actually think it's pretty sick. And I don't like the color scheme, but like the design itself is good, man. Scorch Trials looks too familiar like the Maze Runner, and it isn't as good. It definitely be B tier. I'll put it right there. I do like it though, but in terms of it, like in terms of like the quarter, what the bottom left of the cover is supposed to represent, which is the Scorch, which is full of like abandoned, which is an abandoned city, whatnot. They could have done a better job illustrating abandoned cities and abandoned tower blocks as opposed to this, but it's still pretty good. Death Cure is probably the only S tier one, and it's just I think it's the detail with like the compass and whatnot at the top the top right of it, which is just absolutely beautiful, and plus the blue is really good. I do like the orange in the Scorched Trials, but the blue in Death Cure is sick. I won't lie, this one, the Kill Order one, C tier, maybe. Is it really? It might be D tier. They could have done a lot better with this. They should have done a lot better with this. It's really not the one. I don't know if it's all some sort of like vaporized type of thing going on, but they could have done it a lot better. So that's that. I just realized I really should have actually used the camera with this as well, but I have more than enough space for it, but it is what it is. Anyway, onto the Atlas series. Atlas Paradox, that's probably a C tier one. That's a good front cover. That's a very, very good front cover. Yeah. Atlas 6 definitely goes S tier. That was just beautiful. Beautiful. I'd probably do it like this. It was, yeah, fantastic. Atlas Complex is A tier. That was maybe even S tier. That was beautiful. A beautiful cover. Fantastic. Just the intricate little details there. It's just, yeah, it's banging. I think, you know what it is? I think it stands out because it's a dark navy bluish cover, and Atlas 6 is a black one, so you can see the gold more. Whereas with Atlas Paradox, because it's a white cover and you're trying to like do gold behind that, it doesn't really slap. So they maybe should have done like a burgundy or a forest green type of color with that. That would have probably made it better. Next up, Sally Rooney, Normal People. This is the Sally Rooney font. I absolutely love this. I love the two people in a sardines can sandwiched together concept. I thought it was very smart. I love it. I love the font. I love everything about it. It's beautiful. Plus the book is one of my favorites. Moving on to the Arc of a Scythe series. Scythe, the first book. This is definitely A tier. I think I'm gonna do it like that. Put Grace of Kings there. Scythe is just, you know what it is as well. And I love that we follow this theme for the series. It's so sharp and it's so it's just so epic. And again, even the spine's cool, but the front cover is just, I love everything that's going on with this. Thunderhead. Oh, Thunderhead maybe, I think it's top of B tier, Thunderhead. Not better than Scythe, but still very good. I do like the symmetry and whatnot. The toe, the toe's good. I want to put it around here. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll put it there. I do like it. But you know what's better than, well, not better than all of them. It's not better than Scythe, but Gleanings is sick. I really do like that. I really do like that. That is a pretty cool. Again, just more people, and again, the little spaceship. Well, spaceship, the astronaut on the left there, that's partially cut out. There's a short story about that, which is absolutely epic. Moving on, we got David Graeber, Bullshit Jobs. This is a pretty cool front cover, if I do say so myself. That'd probably go B tier. And again, the contents of it was just, obviously, Graeber, may he rest in peace. Just absolutely epic. Next one, Afropean, Notes from Black Europe by Johnny Pitt. I loved it. This has the, what's his name? The James Baldwin, I believe, style of front cover. And it's going straight to S tier. I think I'll put it there. I've absolutely always adored. Actually, you know what? Do I like Harry Potter more than these? No, I'll probably put Philosopher Stone down here. And yeah. Probably do it like that. Very cool front cover. The Warmth of Other Suns by, is it Isabel? I got the book behind me. Wilkerson. This is a pretty cool front cover. It reminds me of To Pimp a Butterfly by Kendrick Lamar. That's what, just the crowdedness of it. I'll put it B tier. I gotta start moving some of these B tiers down, but I'll put it B tier for now. It's pretty cool. The Scramble for Africa was also good. That's also B tier for me. I really do like that. I think I've got to move this down. Scorched Trials to the end there. Yeah. Next up, Conceiving the New World Order. I can't wait to read this. This is just a front cover of women breastfeeding. And again, the symmetry, and who doesn't, okay, let's not go there. But it's pretty cool. I'll put this. This is really, I mean, what are the rating for breast, really? Let me go A tier. Do I like it more than Where Late the Sweet Bird Sang? No, Where Late the Sweet Bird Sang's got to move up. Do I like these? Do I prefer Maze Runner to both of these? Probably not. Normal People, probably not. Okay, let me do that. Next up is Roger Scruton, Fools, Frauds, and Firebrands, Thinkers of the New Left. I just like this sort of like artistic, like digitally artistic design. I think C tier is really where it's at, but it's better than that, it's better than that. I'll keep it behind there. I think I like that, but I think I prefer Black and British more. So then that. You know what? This will come down to C tier. Scorched Trials will come down to C tier. High C tier, we'll leave that there. Next up is The Problem with Work by Kathy, is it Weeks? Something like that. This reminds me of the album cover for The Streets, original Pirate Material. Just that sort of overview, that long sort of not bird's eye, but like and kind of just a stepped back view of something. This is I mean, original Pirate Material is a lot more captures the tower block a lot more, but this is a bit more zoomed in. This will be C tier. I do like this. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool cover. Next up, Big Brother Watch. This was a great anthology. I love this. This will be, yeah, I think this has got to go C tier. Yeah, this got. I mean, sorry, C tier, S tier. Apologies. This, you know what? Is everything with eyes and the yellow and just the position of the eye. The fact that it's just literally right in the bottom third of the cover. Then you got like the black writing and everything, and that's kind of small at the top right. It's pretty cool. And that leads me on to seeing like a state. How certain schemes to prove the human condition have failed by James C. Scott. This is a classic political science book. I think I prefer these better than Order of the Phoenix. And I think this just moves up. I do like stuff with eyes. I forgot that the Atlas 6 has an eye also, which is pretty cool. I think anything with eyes on book covers are elite. I absolutely love them. Maybe a tad too much, but it is what it is. Next up, Bowling Alone. I do like this front cover. I really like all of these front covers, but just like this, the creme de la creme. And again, I should have prefaced this at the start. These are for the books that I own. So I'm gonna do another video with books that I don't own, but on my TBR that I think the artwork's sick. This will definitely be kind of D tier. It will definitely be better than that. I think that Atlas Paradox got to come down to the D tier, and maybe Blindness also. So yeah, let me do that. Next up, The Day of the Triffids by John Wyndham. This is a pretty cool front cover. I think this will be. This is C tier, and it might go down to D, but it is pretty cool. The Harvests by Robert Charles Wilson. This is this is D tier, but the significance of what is perceived to be a butterfly when you actually read the content of the book is sick. And then just the background with sort of a bird's eye view of a farm and whatnot is sick. Is I do really appreciate it. Again, it has that, because this has like it's the content of the book. I know I'm rating it on the cover, but the content of the book relates to the cover. Anyway, moving on, we've got the Millennium Trilogy that's coming up. This is the kind of covers I have. What is the exact ones? The Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest. I will put this. You know what it is to me? This one isn't quite as iconic, but I do like it. Do I put high D tier? I think I put high D tier. The Girl Who Played with Fire. You know what it is? It's all about what design is there. The Girl Who Played with Fire, I actually do like. I think that would be B tier. But I think as well, again, the classic nature of these things plays a role. The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo probably goes A tier, just because that's the first one. Again, there's something to be said about the first book, the Atlas 6, Harry Potter, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, Scythe, Legendborn. There is something to be said about the first book in a series, which we kind of sets things off most of the time anyway. Empire of Silence is a good one. It will be, I do like it. It will be low, so I guess B tier. I really need to read it, to be fair, but I do have it. Next up, They Were Her Property. The details in this kind of has the same intricate details as The Warmth of Other Suns and The Scramble for Africa, so I'll keep it there with them. I think I like it better than The Warmth of Other Suns, but not The Scramble for Africa. Very important book, nicely designed. The Parcel by Anna Shirani would definitely be C tier, but definitely kind of high up there. C tier. I do really like this cover. I think Scorched Chargers got to keep. Scorched Chargers might be D tier, honestly. Do I like it more than Blindness and Her? Yeah, maybe. The Secret Barrister. Again, I think this is a D tier, but this is a good one. I do like just the scratched out, the blurred barrister face and whatnot, and I do like. I like, you know what it is? It's the shoulder shot, I guess, for lack of a better word, of the barrister that I do appreciate, which I think is sick. Next up, the Da Vinci Code by Dan Brown. I love this. I love the torn out thing here. I had this copy. I had to kind of get rid of it because it got moldy, unfortunately. But this cover was always so sick, and it's got to go A tier. Do I like it more than the Go? Yes. I think I'll put it there. Then lastly, A Curious History of Sex. Again, I like just the bold writing of this. Is pretty cool. I think it'll be C tier. I think I'll put it there. Let me start rearranging some of these now. S tier. Everything S tier is just staying the same, but I do have reservations about this collective Maze Runner. Actually, no, the collective is sick. The collective is sick. I can't lie. A tier, Legendborn. I feel bad for Legendborn. Legendborn really should be S tier, and Scythe and Grace of Kings, and The Wall Around Eden. Maybe not. Harry Potter. Maybe. I like Esther. I'll keep that there. Thunderhead. I'll probably do this. The Water Change. Probably do that. Yeah, I like that. This is my list. This is my ranking of, I guess, 50, 51 book covers by their artwork. And this is my list. I'm happy with that. Anyway, guys, keep an eye out. I'll do another one of these for books that are on my TBR that I don't have a physical copy of. Thank you for watching and thank you for listening.